力を持つがゆえに道を踏み外す。道を踏み外すために逸脱した力を願う。この矛盾もまた人間の証である。紛争のない世界。調和に満ちた世界でさえ特例は現れる。何のために。
Hello, folks, and welcome back to some more Fate Extra. It's now the 4th week and the 4th selection after a little intermission where we chose the Rani route. Dang, it's been a while. You know, this is called Fate Extra, but it's more like Fate Delay, eh? Oh, gosh. Oh, feels bad. But anyway, let's read this out. The next commands will be announced on the 2nd floor bulletin board. That they shall. It's the 4th such notice, and the bell that signals the 7-day countdown to my next battle sounds. It begins again. My hands are stained with the blood of free people, and still I remain. I've even taken the life of a child. Master or not, Alice was just a young girl. I wonder if I deserve to be alive, and what is my reason for continuing on? Shinji was determined to survive until the end, even as he screamed in panic that he didn't want to die. Though Dan was true of heart, he died still believing that every battle had true meaning. And Alice, who was just lonely, a lost little child who only wanted someone to play with. The one who overcame them all and took their lives in the process was me, using my servant as a weapon. I wonder if my purpose is enough to compensate for taking their lives. My purpose, to avoid death. And that's what Dan said. They wanted me to find some meaning in my battles. Could I really find something like that inside myself when I don't even know who or what I am? Even if the memories that were erased before the prelims were to return, could I find it within me? To find meaning in any of my fights. Well, you got something to strive for, eh, buddy old pal? Righty-ho, so we're at the Rani route, yeah? The start of it. Something that I've been quite excited for quite a while. I actually feel really bad for the delays of this, in fact. But this is pretty much blind territory for me, especially considering the Saber route. Right, so my original playthrough of this game, like a few years ago, was me playing with Gaster. I finished it with the Ren route. Who would have thunk? Because Ren was a familiar character for me. And then I never replayed the game afterwards, except for a tiny bit of Saber, which was around this point, before I selected one of the two routes. But anyway, so as this is pretty much blind territory for me, I'm going to have to do a little bit of reading up in between, so don't you worry, we won't be missing out much at all, if anything, in this route. Anyhow, in response to the alert from the computer terminal, I go to the bulletin board. Amongst the meaningless clutter, I find the one piece of paper that I'm interested in. Master, Monchikato, Battlefield, the 4th Chimeric Lunar Sea. While I ponder what to make of the name... Oh, hello? Oh! The deep, steely voice came from behind me. I'm approached by a man built like a mountain. He radiates confidence and his eyes glisten with fanatical assurance, though I'm not sure what about. Okay, buddy. Can you sense it? The ferocious power flowing out of me, shielding me from the carnage. Oh, but this power is not mine, my friend. I am but a vessel for the omnipotence of God. Glory to the highest, enfolded by Archangel's wings, named Samadhi and... Oh gosh! Okay. Savarna Rabhasa? If my God is with me, I shall trust even the uncertain Apocrypha, and I shall not fear Goliath. Not Harete, nor even the common Johannium cannot birth a sagacity of this magnitude. I have probably butchered these! I was not expecting this kind of speech! Is it acceptable for this god, so rich with power, to have but one holy follower? Not even Plato's demiurge would be satisfied with such a thing. All humanity deserves to reach Eden. Do you not agree? And that, my friend, is why I must win. It is my destiny. I have absolutely no idea what he's talking about. You and me both, buddy. One thing is clear, this man named Gattuso has conviction and passion. And suffocating qualities. He's a bit overbearing. I wasn't expecting all this godly talk. Anyway, with the announcement of my opponent, the prep period begins, but I can't bring myself to care. What in the hell am I? Why am I here? How did I end up as a master in the Holy Grail War? These three questions race through my mind, making it impossible to concentrate on anything else. Oh, hello there, Seba! Do not dwell overlong on such thoughts, and remember, you've helped as well as harmed. If you still doubt the rightness of your actions, why not visit the ones you've saved, as boring as it'll be? Listening to Saber talk reminds me of something. The one I saved using my command seal to disrupt her elimination battle should be in the nurse's office now. I wonder if she's alright. It might be a selfish thought on my part, but I wonder if going to see her will change anything. I should probably go to the nurse's office later and visit her. Yeah, possibly. Right, so there's probably a bunch of folks that we can speak to. I wouldn't be surprised if Ren is one of those either. Let's just double check in our room. So we're up against the monkey dude, eh? I don't remember him. Is that a different opponent based on who you choose? Like Ren or Rani? Pretty sure it is, right? Or I could be wrong. Anyway, let's speak with Saber because we do have an event. How did it come to this? An hour ago, Saber said, "Oh, I just remembered something, Praetor. Let me tell you a splendid story." Ooh. And she's still going.
まさに驚愕の演出だな。青年が恋に落ちた家庭教師の元彼が実は青年を赤子の時に捨てた父親だったとは。そして運命の日、青年は王の御前で共に演奏する父に孤児として育った恨みをそのままぶつけたのだ。父はそのあまりの神々しさに心臓が破裂するわけだな。
Hopefully figuratively.
だがさすがは天才を生んだ天才。込み上げた血を飲み込みながら父は青年に勝るとも劣らぬ歌を歌い上げる。かくして父と子の天をも明動させる音楽勝負が始まった。両者は3日3晩力尽きるまで歌い続けたとかなんとか。世もいろいろおかしいと思うが、あえて指摘はせぬ。派手さが矛盾を打ち負かすこともあるし。
Oh, how forgiving of you, Dag. Speaking of potholes, I am such a nitpicky person when it comes to those at times, even with things I like. I try to overlook them as well. Saber is pretty passionate about this play. It must be her favorite.
だが、この本の真髄はここからだぞ。話はさらに込み入ってくる。
Pray do tell more of your lovely stories.
青年の天才的なことの根は遠くペルシャにまで届くのだ。ペルシャ王は青年を手に入れようと躍起になる。これが絵に描いたような良い美老年で、いやもう少しときめいたほどだ。
Oh boy.
だが青年の今の恋人は実は弟をペルシャ王に殺されていてな。長く復讐の時を待っていた彼女は宴の席で杯に毒を盛るのだが。
Saber's story doesn't stop at one twist or two. No, there are a couple dozen twists, and over 100 characters bound by love and hate. I guess for there to be a couple dozen twists, all the characters have to be in an emotional orgy.
話が長い。終わる気配が見えないだと？
Hey, I'm fine with that.
まったく何を聞いていたのだそなたは。もうとっくにクライマックスだぞ。
Oh, have we, ma'am?
ここまで聞けばおのずと予想できよう。あとは主役である青年がペルシャ王になり変わっておしまいではないか。
There was no way I could have predicted that. The only plot arc that got resolved was the protagonist's, and he wasn't even all that happy at the end. If that's the end of the story, then those 100 side characters are doomed to a bad ending.
いや、だからみんな幸せになるんだぞ。最後におかしな機械が出てきてな。デウスエクスマキナと。
A Deus Ex Machina, but that's sometimes a bit of a bullcrappy ending, is it not? That's cheating, and I don't know what era Saber's from, but Deus Ex Machina must be an old concept. More importantly, I know Saber pretty well for fighting alongside her for a while. For being a romantic and idealist, she doesn't like fantasy. Is she okay with a Deus Ex Machina?
確かに納得はいかない。だが演劇の脚本であるならこれぐらいの夢は欲しい。いろいろあったが解決した。ああ、要はいい言葉だと思うぞ。
Yeah, cop-outs would be pretty lame.
人間の親愛や愛憎は決して消え去らぬ。それを機械仕掛けであれ、神が解決してくれるのだ。要はそこに創作者の嘆きを見る。逆説的に言えば、絡まった愛憎の糸は人間では解決できないのだと多くの創作者は分かっていたのだ。だからこれは最後の希望なのだと思う。
It could be seen as such.
滅びに傾いた者たちが絶望の中で、それでもどこかに解決できる者がいるはずだと恋願う。そうだな。例えばの話、あらゆる宗教を弾圧した王がいたとしたら、そやつは喜ぶであろうよ。祈る神のいないそやつにとって、この機械仕掛けの神こそが己が哀れな最後を見とってくれるのだろうからな。
Saber finally stops speaking. She glances away sheepishly. That example then seemed too personal to be purely hypothetical. Still interesting stuff nonetheless, though, eh? Just her perspective about things. And the way she goes out and about. But right, so we actually found an event with Saber. That I'm perfectly fine with. So speaking of events, so we have the nurse's office to consider. Possibly we could talk to Rani. Would she be at the rooftop? Let's find out. No, sorry. No. Well, we can go to the nurse's office. If push comes to shove. There might be something in the library, now that I think about it. Could be a variety of things. Anyway, I quietly push away the curtains and approach Rani's bed. Since I don't hear her moving at all, I assume she's asleep until I see her eyes are wide open, staring blankly into space. I try to greet her, but she doesn't even look my way. Then suddenly, Rani's mouth opens. Her wide eyes remain unfocused, and her body doesn't move, but small, monotone words escape from her lips. Why did you save me? Rani repeats herself, staring at the ceiling. Why? Why did you save me? Because your brain was about to be destroyed. Because you were going to die. You were killing each other. And I was about to watch someone die. Anyone would have stepped in. At least, I had to. I might not have memories, but I felt like my past self was urging me on. How arrogant of you. Now I can no longer carry out my professor's wishes. Without the last parallax artifact created by the Atlas Institute, I no longer have purpose. Rani speaks without inflection. The parallax artifact must be that heart or whatever that she tried to drive critical. No, if it was really her heart, she'd be dead. She's always been emotionless, but how despondent she is right now really takes the cake. What are you? My words just die. I come here to stop worrying, and her question drives a stick into the bee's nest of my emotions. After I'm unable to answer for several long tense moments, Rani mutters my name. Dave Wells. She keeps talking as if drawing slowly closer to a conclusion. You took away my one reason to be here, the mission bestowed upon me by my professor. In other words, I no longer have any reason to exist. Rani then falls silent. She simply stares blankly at the ceiling, as if refusing further contact. Did I save her life in order to discover my own raison d'etre? She had a motive to risk her life for the Holy Grail. With my intervention, I managed to waltz in and cripple that motive. Suddenly, I'm startled out of my silent contemplation by a beeping from my computer terminal. The primary cipher key has been generated. I think it would be good to follow the prompt from my terminal and leave this place. Oh, hello there, Sakura. Welcome back, Dave. You've advanced again. How wonderful! You killed people! I don't have any medicines for you today, but I've made you a lunch. I hope you like it. Oh, Sakura's special lunch. Yes. That's our weekly healing items for now. Righty ho. So what is next on our agenda? Well, I did say I was going to consider the library. Well, let's just have a little look-see here. Oh. You know, the more I see you, the stupider you seem to get. Hello there, Ren! Sassy as always, eh? Sharp tongue and all. That bit of seemingly heartfelt abuse could only come from one person. Luckily, I've become inured to your ignorance, but seriously, I need to talk to you, okay? It looks like you somehow managed to erect a barrier, even as you played dumb for Julius. I've never heard of a magus who could pull something like that off. Just who or what are you? You'd better have a convincing answer, or your trips to the arena will become a nightmare. Ren's gaze becomes sharp enough to cut glass. I somehow know that the wrong answer will be fatal. However, that realization makes it easier to answer, as I have nothing to lose at this point. To find out what exactly I am. Several people have asked me the same thing, and their curiosity is tinged with suspicion and unease. Am I really so different from the other masters? Ren's expression quickly changes from one of hostility to one of unease in the blink of an eye. That dejected expression of yours makes you look like a puppy, and since I don't kill puppies, who would kill puppies? Fine, just take this and go to the arena now. As you speak it, Ren hands me something. A jeweled pendant? Why would you give me? Take this and go to where the anomaly in the arena was detected. Anomaly? What could that possibly? Anomalies have flaws in the arena's construction the system uses to make seraphs when needed. Think of them as flaws in the firewall. Normally secured data will sometimes be looked through them. Unregulated data streams, remnants of defeated players, and other things are all distortions. That gem has been banned, as far aware, and will let you access any distortions you find. Distortions contain various kinds of information. You might learn something to allay your worries. It's a simple process, really. Just track down a distortion, and the pendant will do the rest. If my theory is correct, you should be able to learn more about yourself. I'm sure of it. I go about my identity? The opportunity to learn about myself would be worth any cost. I gratefully accept your gift, ignoring the potential for danger. If I can find any clue about myself, the reward will outweigh the risks. For the time being, I need to thank her. Just as soft as ever, I see. Oh, the areas in the arena you'll need to find will be shining. We'll see each other again, if your luck manages to hold, that is. Oh, hopefully it shall. So I just need to take this with me into the arena and find those shining areas. To charge as I am and find clues by myself, I'll hunt down the arena's magic hotspots. That'll certainly give us something to think about, eh? Now let's just check if there's any new items we can purchase, and then we'll head to the library just to double check to see whether or not there's an event. In hell, money conquers all. Welcome to the Zakumihara Academy Commissionary. Sometimes I just feel the need to read that, okay? Anyway, what new stuff do we have? I don't think much at all, if anything. Maybe some formal wear? Ooh. Increase defense. Add regen. I kind of like what we've already got, though. Because obviously we've never used the magic one. No, we'll never use the magic one. But yeah, we're fine as far as items go for now. What does this bloke have to say? Anything new? Whoa, you're not dead yet? You must be the real deal to last this long. I will redouble my efforts as Commissioner Manager to ensure you have everything you need to win. New firmware has been trickling in, so be on the lookout for new items. Alright, there's also side text that we could read. Right, so the library! Ooh, what floor is that again? It's not the second one, is it? Or maybe I just randomly remembered. Yes, I did. Okay. I came to the library, hoping to glean even the tiniest speck of information about the enemy. All I accomplished was sinking my time into a fruitless quest. Suddenly my eyes stop on a book. The spine is white and textless. I feel drawn to it. Well, you are pretty much a blank slate. I pull the book out and open it. Inside is the following. We must travel back to the last century, to the discovery of a certain massive structure, an ancient artifact, hailing from the distant past, formed by non-human technologies. In time it become known as the Holy Grail. However, the nature of his makeup and construction remain mysteries unknowable to humankind. It is doubtful humans will ever unlock the secrets of the moon cell's unique construction. Oh, hello there. Oh, you've discovered this book as well? At some point, Leo and his servant had walked up to me. It seems that book contains data that only masters of a certain level can access. Don't mind me, enjoy the read. Leo's sudden appearance made me nervous. I want to learn more about the Holy Grail. Before long, though, we learned the artifact was in operation. The Holy Grail observes the Earth. For aeons, it has recorded activity on Earth. All of it, even individual lives, ideologies, and souls. The Holy Grail is up to the second blueprint of the Earth. Some say it is a divine relic. Aeons of life on Earth? Recorded? That's extraordinary. So extraordinary that I can barely process it. Surprised? That book is a mere introduction to the Holy Grail. The Harway family knows more. We Harways even know the material that composes the Holy Grail. Come back here if you're interested. Oh, I am! Leo and his servant leave. What's inside this book is just the tip of the iceberg. If that's the case, then what does he know? Tell me more, Leo. Well, time to go in and out. Ba-ba-ba-bam. Hello there, Leo. Welcome, Dave. What would you like to ask about? Oh, load. Let's read all this anyhow. Righty-ho. So, the discovery of the Holy Grail. That happened sometime last century, when humanity discovered an enormous structure in space. That relic from a time long past. What we call the Holy Grail is the moon cell. However, when discovered, mankind lacked the knowledge to truly comprehend its purpose. And to be honest, I despair that mankind will never be able to truly understand the reason why it exists. The technology used to create the moon cell is far beyond the strangest imaginings of mankind. And although we may never come to understand what it is, we do know what it's doing. The moon cell is created to observe Earth and has done so since the dawn of mankind. Every existence, all forms of life, histories, ideologies, even lives have been recorded and stored. Containing the whole Earth's history, the moon cell can be seen as the world's blueprint. Some believe it to be the Holy Grail of the Seven Heavens, a relic that holds the answers to every question. Do you have any other questions you wish to ask? The construction of the Holy Grail. The materials that comprise the Holy Grail can be found on Earth. Once we knew that, it was obvious. And it was obvious that it would be possible for us to replicate its function as recorder of all. The first ones to discover this fact was the shadowy void known as the Atlas Institute. Not long after, the Harley family and the group Rentosga represents also became aware of this fact. The Holy Grail was made using a giant photonic crystal, the likes of which is beyond human technology. The photonic crystal is a mineral that can store light and is used in the manufacture of nanomachines. Its processing speed and near infinite storage capacity far exceeds all other technologies. My family's trying to replicate the Grail, but could only make a unit less than a centimeter in size. The Atlas Institute has been slightly more successful, but only by a very marginal percentage. However, the core of the moon cell, the Holy Grail if you will, is a much larger photonic crystal. The crystal in the Holy Grail is about 300 kilometers in length and uses light as its storage medium. All of its high-level data control systems utilize light as well to transmit data and system commands. In short, it's so complex that, as far as humanity is concerned, it might as well be the mind of a god. Do you have any other questions you wish to ask? Location of the Holy Grail. And once the Holy Grail's location was revealed, everyone tried to claim it as their own. However, those of us from the Western plutocracy immediately put a stop to their machinations. If the Holy Grail were to fall into any hands other than the Harways, the chaos would be devastating. My family has always restricted new technology, as we believe that technical progress is unnecessary. We also stopped space exploration to keep others from physically landing on the Holy Grail itself. I'm sure you see now, the Holy Grail currently orbits the Earth as what most people know as the Moon. Do you have any other questions you wish to ask? Oh yes, one more. Details about the Holy Grail War. Once the Western plutocracy learned this, we actively prevented the further exploration of space. However, there is one thing we cannot stop: the intrusions of what are known as spirit hackers. Naturally, mankind has been in contact with the moon cell on and off since the dawn of human history. It seems that humans were always able to access it for their spirits, and souls, if you will. My guess is that the human soul is the one thing that the human cell, the moon cell, can't observe passively. While the Holy Grail can observe any tangible phenomenon, the metaphysical seems to be beyond its capabilities. That's why I think the moon cell chose to invite humans inside of it to come and teach it. That's how only those known as Magi have been able to access the moon cell. And many do so without the sanction or guidance of the Harvey family. That's why it was made by the moon cell in order to interact with the spirits of the Magi who enter its system. Its official name is the Serial Phantasm, but more commonly known as the Seraph. The Holy Grail War is merely for Magi who have come for the Holy Grail. Its ultimate purpose is to, in short, is a way to determine who is to have control of the artifact. The Moon Cell Automaton. Do you have any other questions you wish to ask? Nothing in particular, we know everything now. Thank you kindly, Leo. Is that so? I should remain here a while longer. So if you do think of any questions, please come back here. There we go! So much reading, holy bajolies. Well, I think I have to say I'm impressed about the Fed rounds. Our sub-Black Moon and Shinji were all considered to be top contenders. You're blessed with incredible fortune, Dave. May victory continue to be yours. No, we don't need fortune, we just put all points in strength. Strength is the way. Oh, you made it through the third round too? We've reached the midpoint of the Holy Grail Wall. That doesn't mean you can afford to coast, though. May the Holy Grail continue to illuminate your path. Oh yeah, this is pretty much the halfway point. Yeah. Right. Wow. I guess we just go into the arena at this point in time. Hey, that bombastic guy, isn't he your opponent? You're a Weedle Magnet, huh? Yeah, we are. I mean, what? We had, like, an ass for our first opponent. Then we had a war veteran. And then we had a little lass that was pretty much dead. Feels bad, though, about that girl, though. Oh, it's you. I cannot believe that you managed to make it this far. Man, how was I wrong about you? You might just be a memory, but you're still a mag as it seems. Oh, it just seems like that, okay. I'll see how it is. I'm not good enough for you. Anyway, this is the arena entrance. Should I head inside? First floor! First, Chimeric Lunar Sea, first floor. Absolute power corrupts the truth. The thirst for truth causes a lust for power. Through it, my eyes I perceive the folly of humanity. More philosophical stuff, eh? Master, this presence. Our opponent seems to be here, but their presence is somewhat unnerving. Until we obtain information on them, let's avoid running into them. The servant may not even be human. That is a fair point. That it is! It's been a while, love. It has been a while indeed. Alright, hello there. And now we gotta get back into the thick of things. Oh yeah, the music changes from the 4th floor onwards. Oh, I've missed this track. Ah! It's been too long, Fate Extra. It's been too long. Man. Caster Wayne. Not saying that I don't like Saber though, because it's really fun nonetheless. Well, since we're here, let's just do some artillery applause. Oh, I missed this animation. It's been a while, Saber. Oh. Okay. Well, I mean, it's got its name, right? Whoa! Too much damage. I've also forgot about the damage, it seems like. It's been about a week. Sometimes you forget how broken pure strength is. Wait! Hold the phone, miss. Okay, I thought we may have had, like, extra skill points left or something. Because I know, no, we wouldn't have gotten anything from the intermission, though. No. Because that was just pretty much all dialogue. Oh, this track. Oh, what's it gonna do, though? You agitate! Why do I have a feeling this is gonna go horribly wrong? Come on, guard! Yeah! Come on, break! Yeah! 2 hats. What the heck, Saber? We're too strong right now. More agitators for the agitator lord, though. Right. Ooh. And we're never even going to get to see the remaining ones anyway, because it's the same pattern, right? Yeah! Yeah, it's been the exact same pattern. At least for the first 3. Well. Oh, damn. Hello there. Ether fragment. Oh yeah, of course. I mean, we're going to be item hoarding a bunch, because since we have the healing vials, I don't think we're going to largely need to use them, for the most part. Meh. I don't think it matters what else we do! Oh, that crit! Are there any other enemy types? Or are we just going to keep fighting agitators? Bam, 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 bam. Come on, get me something else other than a recolored Viper, please. Oh! I did an attack! Oh! I changed up his strategy! Dang it! That one was a special snowflake. I should decide to hit me there. Right. Oh! There we go, new Rubik's Cube. This one's red. Oh. Moon dust. Well, I don't know what you're about, man. Or ma'am, whatever you may be. We might get booted up. You know what? I have Veil of the Petals for a reason. We can't die, right? There's no way this thing will kill us. Is it just spamming break? Oh, I think it was just spamming break? I know that these things are always like very linear. I think I did give more XP than agitation. Yeah, but of course. Right. So this map seems relatively basic as well. Let's just try spamming attack. If I die, remember me. Apparently not, though. Free hit whammy, though. What's over here? Nothing at all! That might be used for Tiger's Quest, though. I mean, if we could explore a large amount of the map, that would be nice. But there is mention of a potential conflict. Oh wow, it's attacking. Let's just do one failed battles just in case. Oh, I don't think we need to. Never mind. We got even. Wasted mana. Well. I kind of want the battles to last a little bit longer to listen to the funky beats a bit more, though. It's actually guarding. Let's find out. Are you gonna guard here? No, it's attacking. Okay. I thought it might have been like double break, double guard. But it was not. Well, we just did a... Okay. Please let me through. Aha! Carter's very weakness. Why is there another one? Another agitator? What the? It's just dodging 90% agitators or something. You're not wrong. I understand recolors existed. That's fine. But why are they? Okay, fine, thank you. That's at least different over there. Can I escape from this? Probably not. Ooh, no. No way, Jose. What? Okay, I am out of the loop. I completely forgot that normal enemies can have skills. Oh, this must be the spot heavy with residual magic that Ren Tosuka told me about. Okay, that was random. Okay, so after having a brief check, yeah, we can just choose either or. Just one takes us away from it. Anyway, we'll just approach. When I approach the light, a splitting headache tears through my brain, but it leaves as soon as it comes. Now that I've come in contact with residual magic, can Ren find something out about me? Alright, now that I've done what I set out to do in the arena, I guess I should leave. Well, what insolent behavior is this I see? Have you strayed from the path of battle? That great voice, it must be good soul. Damn, we're in the arena. His servant's right there. Does he want to go out right now? Now, Divine One, show us your light that illuminates 3,000 worlds. You're a familiar face. I said so much violence in this one, but no sharp kill instinct. Could she be a berserker? Stay on, Praetor. Right. So, this one, I kind of want to see what this is about. So I'm going to do another brief edit here, and we're going to try the second option. Okay? Okay. Alright, since we're pretty much a madman at this point, let's go for the second option that will probably result in a dead end. I would not be surprised. Anyway, let's strike while the iron's hot. Ah, you would interrupt my sacred training with my divine lord? How dare you, infidel! Then you need a demonstration of my god's power. A power that commands 3,000 worlds. Ag, this can't be good. There's a feeling. What's going on? Oh, I think it's just time for us to die. Although I have to say her in-game model looks amazing. I actually really like it. Right. Let's just say this is a different kind of fan service. And it's in relation to a visual novel that I do plan on having a read through in the future. Because I am very much a fan of the Nasuverse. Anyhow, right. Choices. What can we do? I don't think we can live. Even though there is the possibility of potentially living. Let's just wing it. Let's see how much damage she does. I'm gonna call it. She's probably gonna do anywhere between a 1-shot or a 2-shot, or maybe a 3-shot. Place your bets! Oh, that's a 3-shot. Oh, and she predicted all my moves! Okay. Oh, behold the might of my god. Ah, hallelujah. What has happened is only natural, for none can stand against my god, against upon the power of my bride. Mine eyes are only capable of seeing victory, while my goal is no less than the Ballista of Saint Peter. Cease your futile struggling and grovel low upon the ground. I can't even move my fingers. My sight is slowly starting to fade. It was a colossal mistake on my part, getting too close to the enemy before I knew more about them. As they were pointed out, their power is very subtle, yet incredibly destructive. Unfortunately, I come to this realization as my consciousness is already starting to fade away and... dead end! Don't do what I did. I was just curious. That's all. Anyway, I'll see you all in a bit with the correct choice. Okay, so let's not select the dead end this time. Let's observe them. Huh? What's going on? She's not coming at us. There's something the matter, my god? Aha, you've decided to consecrate this place as a training ground. And then I will walk whatever power from needles you chose. Endure the webs of any hellish demons for you. I revel in the self-flagellation that you allow me to suffer on these grounds. You heard me, child. There's no time for us to play today. You have my permission to excuse yourself. It looks like our lives have been spared by some form of divine will. Just take it and leave it, buddy. We should retreat for now, Praetor. Although I am ready to cross swords with them, I have a bad feeling. It's as if that woman isn't human. If Saber wants to retreat, then I better follow her advice. Retreat for now, and when we know more about them, then we can engage. Yep. But yeah. Right, so I think we're just gonna use a return crystal here. We don't really need to grind or anything of the sort. So let's just use that. Nice as a present. But anyway, there's no night time. I ain't snoozing this time. Then again, you probably have some stuff to converse with us. Praetor, you have to relax around your enemies. I'm speaking specifically about what that girl gave you today. You should be more suspicious. Making allies of your enemies is a strange way to go about things. If this is how you want to proceed, you should ask that girl about those magical distortions. Right, so we got 89% of the arena completion rate, only 40% of the treasures. Target level is 24, in fact. Which I'm not too surprised about, given that damage, but that could also have been a scripted fight. Probably was scripted. If you had enough MP, then you'd probably be able to survive it, just by spamming skills alone. But anyhow, let's go to the Matrix screen. Right. So we know that a servant is obscenely powerful after doing that attempt. And of course, we can only conclude that she is a berserker given the fact that she lacks any reason. Because she wasn't really speaking normally. But that's what I'd go by anyhow. So, speaking of anyhow, folks, thank you all for watching this episode of Fate Extra. And I'll see you all next time. Ta-ta for now.